Hello, this is Sid, and you're listening to The Economic Story. In a number of episodes in the past, I have talked so much about the significance of markets. In this episode, I plan to discuss the exact role a market plays in the economy. Everything exists for a purpose. Markets are no exception. A market is a very essential component of the economy, and they help us achieve many things within the economy.
Here are some of the important things that a market in its role plays within our economy. Number one is trade. Markets enable trade to take place. And it not only enables trade to take place, it enables trade to take place efficiently, which is at a lower cost and sometimes at a quicker pace as well. Number two is connectivity. Markets help bring connectivity to an economy. They help producers connect to consumers. That's how the trade is facilitated. Now this connectivity, now think of it, there are many producers and there are many consumers, sellers and buyers. Now when they connect via markets, it does have in essence a network connectivity. So that does bring in a network effect in essence to the economy. Moving forward, through this connectivity and then trade happening, what we end up gaining is three important pieces: price discovery, product discovery, and consumer discovery. What do I mean by these? First one is something you'd hear relatively commonly, especially for people who are commenting about markets: price discovery. Very important function of a market. Markets help us find out what exactly is the right price for a given product within a certain circumstance. So that is based off of a sequence of trades. As trade continues to happen, eventually you would realize that a specific product starts to trade at a specific price. As long as no kind of weird scenarios appear there, such as high volatility, low liquidity, and stuff like that, price starts to appear clearly as to if there is a balance between buyers and sellers, a certain price comes about, and you realize, okay, this is a good price for this product. So that's number one. Now, price is in essence a proxy for value. Not a subject I'll go into in depth in this specific session, but very important note that price discovery means also value discovery. Value is not the same thing as price. Price is a proxy for value. Value is something actually super important. So we'll have to look at that separately. So price discovery, value discovery. Product discovery, what exactly is that? Now think about this. Multiple products come into a wider market, wherein a number of these products are getting bought and sold, and these two products have catered to a similar need, to a similar consumer. And these consumers look at the quality of the products, price, etc., all of that, and eventually they might gravitate towards one. One product might win over the other product. What this means is that the market has allowed the buyers and sellers to figure out which product works better for the specific circumstance of price and other scenarios. So product discovery is another product or outcome of a market. Consumer discovery. What happens when a product comes into the market, and in certain cases it's a new product, you may not know exactly what's the right consumer that it's looking for. Over time, based off of price negotiations and movements within the market, the product eventually might land up with a consumer who's okay to pay for the right price for that specific product, to allow that product to be produced at a functionable rate of expense. So this results in some sort of a market formation which comes to balance, and it does allow the producer to find out who the consumer is. So consumer discovery can be stated as another outcome of a market. While the ones mentioned So far, the main ones markets also help achieve in a few other ways. We'll not go into detail the depths of each of these, but producer discovery in similar way. If you're discovering the consumer might end up discovering the product via the producer via the product, right? So the producer may get discovered as to this is the better producer to produce this product. The same product may come from 5 different producers, but one of the producers is able to produce at a lower price, more appealing to the consumer. So that producer wins and gets discovered by the market. Process discovery is another aspect of it, wherein a better process might result in a more efficient product to be delivered to the market, and the process wins. So that is another aspect. Related to the process could be also technology discovery, which is a better technology to create the same product could be identified via this process of trading through a market. Finally, and very importantly, efficiency discovery is another aspect of market outcome, which is the market allows to figure out what is exactly more efficient for this economy, so that it could be produced at a cheaper price using lesser resources, but perhaps better meets the demand of the customer or the consumer. So that's all in all with regards to the role of the market within an economy.